have you experienced this? And you drink a cold drink and you go, what do you say? Ah. Either that or halo, right? But Jesus is the one that satisfies. Right? And here we need to bring our concerns to Jesus instead of just us trying to do it with our own strength and our resources. Matthew 11:20 says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary." Are you carrying a burden in your life? He says, "I will give you rest." And here, the context of this verse was that the Jews, the Pharisees were putting a load on the Jews to follow all of the how many commandments in the Jewish law? Hundreds of them. So the idea was so that you can be studying or follow all of them. None of them can actually keep it. It becomes a burden following God now. Right? And so he was saying, no, you just come to me. Follow me. Okay? That's all you have to remember. Follow me. And so Jesus invites us. And we need to bring our what? Our concerns to Jesus. Go to Him. Go to Him. Scripture also encourages us that we present our requests. Right? And while God knows what we're going through, we are also encouraged to bring it up ourselves. It says there, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your what? Present your requests to God. We are encouraged to come and present it. That's exactly what we have just done earlier. In John chapter 5, it says, this is the confidence that we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. Right? There is that caveat that as we come, we pray according to the will of God. And if it is in accordance with the will of God, right, He hears us, He grants that prayer. It is within the bounds of God's guidelines or limitations, or in terms of, is it good for you, right? Will it be beneficial for you, right? And God answers that according to His will, according to what is best for us. And sometimes our idea of what is best for us does not align with what is best for us as far as God is concerned. And so we should be willing to come and say, Lord, let your best be done in my life. And that may not be exactly what you had in mind, right? But we come and ask, and we ask for His best. And finally, if you want to experience true and lasting joy in our life, we must what? We must listen and obey to His voice. Here in the story, Mary says to the servants, listen to Him and obey everything that He says to you. What a good advice, isn't it? What a good advice, isn't it? Mary tells them, okay, I'm not the one who's going to solve this. You go to the one who can, right? He's the one who can. But His advice to the servants is, well, do not debate Him, okay? Do not argue with Him. Do not even question Him. Just obey Him. And sometimes when God gives us something, a direction, or a command or anything, sometimes from a human standpoint, it doesn't make sense, right? And we don't know why, but we just obey anyway. And this is exactly what He said. Jesus didn't have to defend Himself and to explain to the servants. He just says, grab me the stone waters. Can you imagine this, right? I want you to see this picture because these were stone jars, 6 of them, about 20 to 30 gallons, right? A gallon is like what? So this would be 120 to 180 gallons. Okay? Now, if 1 gallon has how many liters? I'm sorry, I have to make you do the math. We're not supposed to do math on Sunday. 4. So that's 180 liters. So just to get a grasp of how much and how many this is, you are familiar with 2 liters of Coke, right? Right? So there is approximately 480 divided by 2. That's 240 2-liter bottles of Coke. Can you imagine how much wine that is? Right? And then Jesus, just like that, He didn't say, okay, I'm going to solve the problem. Grab some grapes, buy some grapes in the market. Press the grapes, put it there, and let's wait for a couple of days, till it turns wine. No, He just says, grab the water, draw out from it, give it to the master, and back. In a few seconds, in the blink of an eye, just before reaching, right, the master of the banquet, it turns to wine. Who does that? Who does that? Could it have been that there have been wine hidden somewhere that was just diluted in the 6? No, it can't be. And the reason for that is that scripture was very clear. The stone jars were filled to the brim that was already overflowing. There was no more space to add any more liquid. In fact, he drew out from there. And he turns water. And this really is one of those miracles that points that this guy, Jesus, is no ordinary guy. That he is the Son of God. This is when, by his spoken word, who does that? God. In the beginning, God said, bam. In the beginning, God said, let there be, bam. Just by the word. And then this is really that part where you begin, your hair stand up. Where Jesus speaks something. And it happens right away. Who does that? The living God. Right? And this miracle attests who he is. You see, we need to understand that Mary is pointing us to the one. And we should go to the one. But we have to listen and obey. If Jesus is really invited into our lives, brothers and sisters, we would listen to his voice. In fact, Jesus said that my sheep listen to my voice and I know them and they follow me and I give them what? Eternal life. Right? Everlasting life. And that means joy. That means a celebration. And they shall never perish. No one will snatch them out of my hand. And here's the beauty about this. The wine that Jesus gives is abundant and excellent. The master of the banquet says, wow, you give good wine at first because they can still taste it. When they have a little bit too much to drink, the palates are desensitized. You can give them cheap wine already. They don't care anymore. They can even tell. Right? And the master of the banquet says, wow, this is amazing. This is the best wine ever. Better than the one that we've served. And when you really think about the theological implications of that, is that the wine that Jesus brings, this new wine that Jesus brings, is so much more than the wine that we can produce by ourselves. Secondly, the wine that Jesus gives is abundant. It's abundant. So when you just, you can imagine yourself being in that wedding banquet and you say, wow, where did you get all of this wine? I've never seen so much wine in a wedding celebration. This was a lot. And it speaks about the abundance that comes from God when we come to God and when we ask Him and when we trust Him. There are times in our lives when we ask for God and He answers our prayers way, way beyond that we ever think or imagine. I have experienced that. I pray that you would experience that too. And sometimes when we ask God for something, He gives us even more. So much more than we could ever think or imagine. Okay? But listen and obey. Hebrews tells us, just as been said today, if you hear His voice, do not harden your hearts as you did in rebellion. Listen and obey. A lot of young people, when I was a youth pastor, they struggle with a future boyfriend and a girlfriend. And one of the saddest things that I see is that when they insist on what they want and they want God's stamp on it, on that relationship, right? And then they expect God to bless them abundantly. And I go like, I'm not sure. Maybe you should have asked God first before you did that. And because you already are a believer, you are in a relationship with God, you do know that we ask God for these things because these are dangerous things in our life. And it is that because they don't listen. And we want to force the issue of what we want, and we will say, like, no, it's gonna be my decision. God, I want to do this, I don't care, but bless me anyway. Like, okay, sure. Sometimes we approach life like that. Instead of saying, God, you know what, we yield to you. We yield to you because we know what's best. Right? And because we are believers, the decisions in our lives, we yield to Him. If we truly want to experience abundance and we want to experience satisfaction. But you see, for us to be able to listen and obey first, we must what? Take a step of faith and believe in Jesus. We need to trust Him. That He's a good God. That when we ask for bread, He's not going to give us a snake. Right? Or stone. He's not going to say, oh, you ask for bread, I'll give you a snake. Just kidding. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do that. Right? He's a good God. And if there's anything in our life that we want to bring a concern to Him, we have to have faith in Him that He's a good God and He knows what is best. And then we should be able to be willing to trust Him for His answers to our prayer. You see, there are people who have many responses to Jesus. There is one In the passage where they saw the signs and wonders, what did they do? They believed in Jesus. 23. Now when he was in Jerusalem at Passover festival, then he saw the signs and wonders he was performing. And what? They believed. There were people who saw the signs and said, yes, he really is the one. And they started believing. Right? But there are also those who were against Jesus because they don't know him. Members of the Pharisee group, actually Nicodemus, began to believe because of what he saw. And this is what Nicodemus says. He says, he came to Jesus at night and said, Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher who has come from God. You are from God. No one could perform the signs you are doing if God were not with him. And so this was the opposition group. But because of the signs and wonders that Jesus performed, he now is beginning to follow Jesus. But there are also people who say, I will never believe until I see a sign. Some would never believe until they see signs and wonders. Like a friend of mine whose mother said, Elaine would share the gospel with his mom, right? And then the mom said, to see is to believe, right? Even she would always say that. She wouldn't listen to who Jesus is and all that stuff. And eventually Elaine got so frustrated. He said, Mom, to believe is to see. Her point was, when we begin to start believing in Jesus, you will begin to understand, you will see these things. Meaning that when you have the openness to take that step of faith, to even consider, you will see, right? In John 4:48 says, unless you people see signs and wonders, Jesus told him, you will never believe. There are people like that. Prove to me, right? John 6:2, and a great crowd of people followed him because they saw the signs he had performed by healing the sick. They will not believe until they see signs and wonders, right? But there will be those that in spite of Jesus' signs and wonders, they will never believe. And we see here in John 6:26, Jesus answered, very truly I tell you, you are looking for me, not because you saw the signs I performed, but because you ate the loaves of bread and had your fill. These people were following Jesus. They didn't really believe in him. They just wanted the fish and the bread. And regardless of what Jesus did, Jesus was only good for a time, as long as Jesus, they got something from Jesus, but they never really believed in him. John 6:30, the Pharisees were saying, in spite of the signs and wonders that Jesus did, they asked Jesus, what sign then will you give that we may see it and believe you? What will you do? I mean, it's not that they never saw a sign, they did already, right? And they still keep on asking Jesus, show me a sign, what is a sign? And Jesus tells them, destroy this temple and in 3 days I will raise it up. And they never understood it because they thought it was the temple of Jerusalem. They said, why? It took us hundreds of years to build up. And you want to raise it in 3 days? Are you cuckoo? Are you lunatic? And Jesus was referring to himself when he would die and in 3 days he would rise, right? That would be the sign. He said, I'm going to show you that sign. They never understood it. And even when he actually did it already, he rose from the dead, they didn't even believe it all, in spite of. But there are people who would be like that, right? So they asked him, what sign then will you give me? The question is, what is your response to Jesus? John 12:37 says, even after Jesus had performed so many signs in their presence, they still would not believe in him, sadly. Okay? You see, brothers and sisters, we are at the winning end if we listen to Jesus. Don't ever think that when you obey God, you will be at the losing end. That's not from God. That's from the devil. The devil will tell you, if you obey God, you're going to be at the losing end. Of course not. That's not from God. That voice is not from God. Right? In conclusion, just let me summarize this. If we want to experience everlasting joy and satisfaction, in our life, and experience the abundant life that was designed for us, we need to invite Jesus into our lives. We need to bring our concerns to Jesus. And lastly, we must listen and obey and trust him is best for us. Let me leave you with this question. Have you ever invited Jesus into your life? Some of you probably have. But let me take this question a little bit further. Have you welcomed him to be the Lord in every area of your life? Is he Lord? Have you invited him into your marriage? Do you listen to Him for your marriage? How about your family? Have you invited Jesus into your family affairs? In your relationship, have you invited Jesus into your relationships? How about your decisions? Do we actually seek Him when we make decisions, especially those really important ones? How about your business? Is Jesus in your business? Or Jesus is just on Sunday and I do my business without following the guidelines and the principles that the Word of God has laid out? Is Jesus in your business? Right? Question, is there a concern that you want to bring to Jesus? Is there a crisis, or you are headed down a crisis in your life, a crisis in your marriage, a crisis with your kids? Don't wait. Right? Tell Jesus, bring your concern. Mary did not wait until the wine already ran out. Before it ran out, she already had people go to Jesus. Do you have fears about running out of resources to provide for your family? Is that a concern for you? You're worried about your next job, you're worried about the food that you need to put on the table, you're worried about that mortgage that you have to pay so that you have a roof over your head. Are your members of the family going through a tough time? Maybe you're going through depression, or you're going through, your kids are having mental issues, right? Or you have health issues that you're beginning to be concerned about. Bring it to Jesus. Brothers and sisters, come to Jesus and bring your concerns to Him. And then finally, are you at a place in your life where you're not experiencing lasting joy? And maybe you have been filling up your time with activities and fun stuff. Because the moment that you don't, when you stop, you are scared that sadness and loneliness will come up on you. That you're really just trying to fill your time with other stuff instead of coming to Jesus and bring our brokenness to Him and say, Lord, I am lonely, I am in deep sadness. Right? Come to Jesus. Let me close in prayer. Father, we just want to thank you for the testimony in John. We just pray for ourselves that we would understand these principles and apply these in our lives. That we, if we want to experience indeed lasting joy, an abundant life that we design it, that we invite you not simply as our Savior, but to be invited as Lord in every area of our life. In our relationships, our decisions, our businesses. Also, Father, I pray for our brothers and sisters who are at that place where they are headed not towards a very bright future. There are fears and concerns, whether it is a job or provision for the family or relationships, marriages or relationships with the kids. I pray that we would learn to come to you and to bring these concerns to you. And finally, Father, I pray for those who are, especially young people who are at that place in their life where they're making really crucial decisions in terms of career and life partners. I pray that they would trust you, that they would, before they make decisions, they would consult you, they would listen to your voice, that they would listen to your word. I pray that they will make these choices. I pray that they will take that step of faith to trust that you know what's best for them, that you're going to trust them. They're going to trust you for their future, because you're a good God. And Father, I just want to continue to just go to this church. We pray that indeed, as we gather as a local congregation here at Mormon and try to reach out to Martinsville as well as Foster, I pray that people would see the relevance of your word, not only in the afterlife, but also especially as they begin that journey of relationship with you. I pray that we would take really the effort to invite our friends and family to hear your word and to get to know you the same way that we want to get to know you. And all of this, Father, we ask, we give thanks. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Let me just ask the worship team to place the song in benediction. Pastor, is it okay if I ask you for the benediction after the song?